Let's pick up where we left off. What? Maybe because you went to Avenolium and uncovered some of the truth the Order is desperate to hide. It will take a lot more than that to even leave a scratch on you. Perhaps they're having someone else do their dirty work. That just makes finding the one pulling the strings a top priority. If the daemons are born from the public's imagination, then things will shift once we catch whoever is responsible for starting this in the first place. This mastermind has gone to great lengths to twist the facts, stirring fear and turning... Music and poetry are born from kind... Whoever is behind this won't just...
Our enemy hides. We need to split up. With your tenacity, and someone has pointed a gun, the family has its ways. Tracing the article's source and...
If we find melodies connected to the Poets' Society... I've got it, Rover! I know a place where they've... Let's go! Onward to new... I really admire the wind. It's free to go anywhere without restraint. If only it could carry my poems into the hands of everyone across the world. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Ta-da! Welcome to Requiem Paradise. This is where Raguna's musician... For the people of Raguna, the sea... Since an instrument is an extension of the musician, I'm certain this is where the poets... What's wrong? You seem troubled. Is that what's been on your mind this whole time? To be honest, I haven't found any leads either. Once, I spent 3 days... So, I stood under that... You know... Just like in those stories where inspiration strikes after an apple hits you. And? Sadly, the apples weren't ripe and none fell. Try it.
It's a real...
Later, when I finally decided to leave, turns out, even without an apple. So, maybe this isn't...
I'm starting to understand why Carlotta calls you Topaz.
Is that so? Soaring freely in the... I sense the melody of an instrument close by. Let's search... A flute. I'd say it's trying to... A harp. Is that a lute? Its echoes are faint. Wait. The sound may be weak, but there's an undeniable strength to it. Rover, behind you! It seems this lute likely belonged to a member of the Poet Society. Which is to say, it holds the melodies they left behind. Perfect wrap-up. Listen, the trio of destiny.
My compliments. Let's take them together.
The timbre also matches. Sometimes, even when the instruments are the same. For example, this lute doesn't seek to boast. The true purpose of music is to... Rover, if there's something you want to say but can't put into words...
But I haven't even heard you.
Me? Now, it's in the lute's hands. Listen. It seems like... Take care with each step. We may find ourselves straddling vast rifts in time and space. A single misstep.
Farrell of the Golden... The Codex teaches us. It is a great... I was told you found this lie. If you admit you remember, Imperator only responds to repentance. Not so.
I'm sorry, Sir Acolyte. I'm afraid that by the time
As long as you are a I will always be here.
No need to worry, Sir Acolyte.
Neither official nor private records show them as having ever repented.
Farrell's gone mad. Why would he? We ought to have...
Buried the truth. It just occurred to me. To that end, words and mute...
I understand. We're not adventure. Farrell only wants... Her fate has been...
They don't suck during the entire...
Everything seems to...
We don't know that for certain.
I knew this was from the moment. Still, all this time.
The Order's stance is that the Poet Society... That's right! You must keep the Sentinels... The melody is fading faster now and...
Where is this place? We must have gotten separated.
You are to build a... They were clearly the Sentinels' cantors. Why would anyone call them criminals who insulted divinity? This is a poem I've never seen before. It's so different from what they used to write. Do not place flowers on... I am the sea. I am a nighthawk, a flame, celestial steed. True form I behold. Night sky.
Because they cannot banish our thirst for truth. No matter what, remember this.
I
can't get... What is this place?
She's always been Chacona to come. As long as you still draw breath. Rover? Rover, finally I got you out of there. You must have been...
I just walked into a She mentioned a name.
I see. I don't know who you met. As I said before, for family matters, let the past stay where it belongs. Just call me Chacona. We don't need to overcomplicate things. Well, yes. Seeing...
Gently does it? The stage is set. Stubbornness. Surrender. Blue. Huh. Ha.
The loot we find is not part of my pay. It's all yours.
Can you keep up? Can you keep up? Gently does it? Lighter than a dove. quickly and swiftly. Your weak spot. Let's take them together. You will yield. Victory favors me. Is that it? A new era awaits. And I'm still standing. Ha! Judgment shall
No contest.
Power the Sentinel. Running won't save you. Sentinel protects me. The path is arduous.
Where are you going? My shield can withstand more. Just this. Shouts. The man's gone! It's calling.
Such stubbornness. Improvise. The stage is set.
How dare you!
A smooth journey. Can you keep up? Lighter than a dove. Quickly and swiftly. An absurd, impudent display. Can you keep up? Can you keep up?
Have you found her yet? No.
She's not here either. Greetings, sister.
No. Racer doesn't like... We're in the Order's choir. Racer is our lead chorister. Maybe she...
Can you tell
The tea, but...
Well,
Really? She went that way.
such a beautiful voice, isn't it? Miss Jacona.
A friend of mine.
Don't be scared.
Hide and seek, right?
How about a little chat?
What?
Young one, you know, our laureate here.
It's just... what's more? Myron and the others never complain, but now they're... and I don't like this. I just don't... and the more I thought about it, the more out of reach. That song just now.
Well, what? No.
Oh,
Then hold on to that feeling.
Uh-huh.
Well then, the laureate and I will be the first to hear you perform.
This is a cathedral. That's the choir on stage.
On the surface, yes. Simply knowing the Order once stood with the poets doesn't reveal the true reason behind their banishment.
It sounds like a song's...
Degenerate! This is madness! What he said about the common...
What a mess. Strange. Why is...
Afternoon tea! Yes, there. Look at this. Miss, this study is a secret. You must never tell a soul.
Oh, what splendid...
Razor did wonderfully. Thanks to you, I figured it out. Sincerity is what...
Yes. A hymn isn't just a hymn may differ in... I hope you'll give the audience... So, what did you see in Razor's
The Poets Society was criticized for glorifying the knights over their assumptions were challenged.
This incident may have... If the Order's quiet... Vanished and forever stripped of the right to sing for the Sentinel and the Order. That much is true. The Order's records say as much. Imagination knows no bounds. If left unchecked, such incidents will only increase.
Can you keep up?
I've heard of these nights during my travels. This should be where their old encampment stood. But there don't seem to be any instruments, poems, or music here that carry the memory of a melody. Let's try searching the area first. These bonfire poets were known to find the melody, perhaps
Can you keep up? Quickly and swiftly.
This was the last stop on their route. What is it? Has anything come to mind? Oh, yes, it rises from the primal, playing a tune, of course.
Rimbo and Selena must have returned to Raguna by now. That lithograph with the center. Did that gentleman guide us in backpacks? Yet he spoke like a nobleman. If not for his help, we'd still be singing praises to a false sentinel. He's right. We must enlighten the people. The Knights of the Order defend only the Order's interests.
It seems someone told the poets the truth about the Sentinel, and even suggested they stop singing solely for divinity and begin singing for the common folk as well. On the surface, what our mystery man said makes perfect sense. He even has knowledge of Imperator's true form. And this hidden lithograph is evidence the poets were telling the truth. Is this form of the Sentinel the same as the one you saw? So the poets were even under interrogate resentment? We must confront once the truth.
The will of the people is the truth.
Yes, we'll go back to Margarita's. Miss Margarita!
Well, hello. If it is... Oh, Mr. Connor's a regular.
Actually, I've come to up about the Poets Society.
Not a problem at all.
River, we'll begin. The poets did board the Pilgrim's sail, becoming the stars if you wish to hear their true voices once more. Seek them at the Cathedral of Mercury, as the fire filled the ships. If the poets truly... This charade. It was carefully tomorrow. At the Odyssey Opera House, I will reveal the truth.
This car... this is very confusing.
Previously.
Sorry.
Loria, is this all real? The poets of the Golden Anthem, they were... A fascinating story indeed. You've certainly piqued everyone's... The speech you made just now.
Exactly. Someone...
If memory serves, surely you're not suggesting...
Are you from a noble family?
Your presentation. A group of birds, locked inside a... Then, one day, the cage door opened. Many consider their fate a tragic one.
I see it differently. Even if they met their end falling into the abyss, they...
And what of those who chose to remain in the cage, having witnessed their predecessors fall to their demise? Will they dare to reach for the skies? After...
A splendid retaliation. Like everyone present, I too eagerly anticipated. As expected, the Order's fingerprints are all at... It was none other than acolytes from the Order who... It's possible this was a sham or... Now, considering the fact... I think it's fair to say its author... His collusion with the Order is why these rumors are allowed to run rampant in the streets. I'll have someone follow this secret circle. We should also share these findings with Chacona.
That's strange. She was
just like when we... And she and her family... Ms. Margarita, have you seen Chacona?
Miss Chacona? She did look quite...
Thank you for letting us know.
Why don't we split up and look for her at the harbor?
That's an awfully big assumption. What if another poet, intimately familiar with the poets of the Golden Anthem, you say? If such a... A fire, seemingly forged from the depths... That doesn't quite add up. If hellfire was all that remained from the Pilgrim's sail, then...
the young birds left their cave.
I never thought his words would reach into the depths.
Coming here implies you worry. You intend to reveal the truth.
This is...
And here I thought you'd be much wiser than this. You know the dangers of pilgrimage, yet you all still cling.
The truth has its thorns.
Is that what you're trying to tell me with your plan?
Allow me to share. Surely you've seen the...
And?
It is words and songs. It exists forever.
You...
The Order of the Deep.
Hear that?
The parallels, so striking. Just like the day the Poets Society... So this is the resonance they babble. Why, the poets were at least clever.
Is that so, Sir Acolyte? I do hope you dream of this sentinel of yours every night, then.
Spare me your sarcasm, you insolent bard!
Ah, so you've already tasted... Such a dramatic turn.
You're nothing but a fig. When I was a child, I believe the
Opportunity. Do you intend to repeat? Isn't this what you're afraid of? You've unraveled the hand, Rover, Miss Carlott, and perhaps even so. Have you really made your...
Is this Jacona's sheet music? The vision I saw seems to have been... Jacona mentioned she always writes down her melody. An interrogation with the girl and what happened last time with...
Thank you for understanding. Is there anyone else here besides you? Must have to be able to touch it. I am yesterday's child of ignorance. The actor now, let me tell you. This is how it all started. It didn't take long for the Order to notice us. As you've already seen, usually, as for the fire, in the past, everyone thought in the world they dreamed, but the Order was afraid. They didn't want the Golden Anthem gave my father. I still remember the day he handed me the key.
Don't see it as a burden. Only this kind of...
Father wanted to... I wrote songs. The Poets Society and our family. Now, I have that choice again, but this time...
Like I said, the truth exists to be... There are hints of the sea inside Jacona's melodies.
Thank you. Thank you for understanding everything.
This song. It's the one she performed last time. The melody is the same, but why does it sound so sad this time?
So, Miss Poet, have you made your decision?
This is a poem I've never seen before. It's so different from what they used to write. Do not place flowers on my tomb, for I do not rest beneath the stone. I am the sea wind at Raguna's walls. I am a dawn that breaks through thorns. I am a nighthawk of wings of flame, soaring towards the celestial steed, whose praises I sing and whose true form I behold.
I know what you're thinking. You're worried I might end up on the same path you did. Go on.
All the hopes will set us free from doubts and fears deep within. Let the sunrise gild our wings. Let the twilight soothe our skin.
Follow your heart. I'll be with you. Till the end.
A penniless bard and the laureate roving in a foreign land. Together, we ride, but as long... There! Now, how's that? Speaking of which, the knight is also a... I am no Montelli, acolyte of the Order of the Deep, or Knight of Raguna. But still, I shall lead the charge. The forgotten songs. This is what they were once. Until one day, they stumbled upon a truth that could not be proven. The Sentinel, whom we've always the true divinity granting, and the teach. Ask yourself, how could people of Rinasita? Have you ever wondered why the Order forbids us from seeing their earliest scriptures? Why did none of the... Imperator and Ragu...
Chikona Takata.
Is that...
Blasphemy!
Oh!
Save your empty words for your confession to the Sentinel. Damnation! She's not working alone!
Let's see how much of the Order's hypocrisy these empty words can unveil. I have faith. The music of the Golden Anthem will one day echo across... A masked hero suddenly appeared. But that's a story for another. Even with a mask on, I now a wanted criminal by the Order. Now this is what a real poet... Well then.
This room
is our final stage. Now, it's your turn to step onto it.
You will witness a different world.
You arrogant hypocrites!
Led by curiosity and wonder, you step forward.
I am the gentle sea breeze, sweeping through Whisperwind Haven and towards Raguna's high walls.
Well, have you decided on your answer? I look forward to the public trial.
Perhaps our fates are not so different after all.
It is time, sinner against the Sentinel.
But you...
I will continue to sing.
As long as there are those who breathe and see.
My eternal summer will never fade. Do you feel it? The breeze. Next thing you know, maybe an apple will fall. Thank you. I don't have the Blessed Maiden's miracles, nor the powers of a hero. The only thing I can offer is to... By the way, I met a man at Margarita's who claimed... I'm not entirely sure who he really is. Here, you can have this music sheet. An escape mission! Starting today, I'm no longer... Don't you worry. I still remember our promise. About the song I wrote you. We will meet again. After all, we're partners in crime now.
My Lord Primus, it seems your plan has not gone quite as you'd hoped. You sought to revive the Blasphemous Poets Society, spreading their legacy to stoke the fires.
I care not for labels of good or evil. My only care is Raguna's order and chaos. Fear is but one tool among many.
Ah, truly the words of one in possession of great power. Such lines are rare, even in plays. And yet, why do you seem so restless, Lord Fenrico? This is hardly the character. Is it that foreign laureate, or is it something else you...
Out of respect for our part...
Of course. As you will, Lord Fenrico.
Wait. You were the one who led the... I've heard whispers of your presence at... Why are you doing this?
As you've said yourself, there was no deception. The birds having uncovered... Ah, Lord Fenric, just as the young Toccata mentioned. How long is it? Armed with a wooden spear, his squire ever truly astonished.
Off we go. Perfect wrap up. Let the show begin!
Lighter than a dove.